another top issue, the border.
I'll send Kamala to the border. I got my spot. I'm not giving it up.
Biden's for an open border. Just tear down everything. Let everybody come. No restrictions. I've been clear from the very beginning. The system is broken.
Although it's not as broken as this stupid chair thing. I lose arguments to this thing.
And I'm ready to act. I think, oh, God willing, and the creek not rising, as my grandpa would say. You know, I think next week we ought to be able to work out something.
Yeah, that's it. Next week, that sounds good. Or maybe next month. But that sounds bright today.
I'm ready to solve the problem. I really am.
Oh, boy. What did Jill tell me the security code for the White House phone was? 00000000.
I really am.
Joe, we'll take care of the calls. Don't you worry about it.
But I'm the president.
I know, Joey, and I'm so proud of you. It's been such a big day. Tell you what, let's go back and have some ice cream.
Can I have the mint chocolate chip?
Massive changes, and I mean it sincerely.
You know, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I was going to work on something today. What was that? Oh, well.
And now from Times Square, it's That Kevin Show.
Somewhere in the bowels of the city that never sleeps
Kevin McCullough, radio host with Salem Media,
is a man also not sleeping.
Syndicated radio talk show host Kevin McCullough.
And that guy would like a word with you.
Many of you know him from as Nostradamus.
Of course that Kevin show is going to be great. The only thing that could be greater, of course, would be that Donald show. But we don't have that, so we have that Kevin show.
Featuring the music of Dick Tunney and the Dream in Color Orchestra. Tonight, Decision 24 with Mark Davis. Making Oil Great Again. It's Ed Kovalik and Alex Epstein. Gloria Garces just returned from Israel. Sketch comedy from Real Adam Rose and High Rez the Rapper. And Tyrion in the Spotlight. And now, from Times Square, where the politicians and the pizza rats are placing bets on who's wasting their time the most between Joe Biden and Nikki Haley. Here's
Do you like the nice, coffee's good. Do you like the beautiful white coffee mug with the black logo? That Kevin Show? The official mug that I drink the coffee out of. And we're going to give one of these away tonight. You have until 10:40 Eastern Time to send me an email, thatkevinshow@gmail.com. and enter your name for your chance to win. And here's what we're going to do the rest of this year. We're going to mug you every week. We're going to mug you. We're not going to hit you with anything. That's what they do in New York. That's what we do. But we're not going to do that. We're going to give you the mugging, the mug. You're going to get the mug. We're going to draw a winner every week. Next, 40 weeks left in the year, something like that. Give one mug away each week. But you got to register to win. The way you register is you send an email to thatkevinshow@gmail.com and say, I would like to play for the mug. And we've got a winner for tonight. We will have a winner in the 1040 segment. Second hour, almost to the end of the show, just before the new music spotlight. So look forward to having you there. Yes, welcome to the weekend. Oh, man, what a news weekend. You have the court case with Trump going so well in Georgia for the former president. You could not write a better script. That district attorney general, whatever she is, Fannie Willis, man, did she flame out. It is so bad. How bad is it? It's so bad that you see actual really good lawyers on TV with the expression on their face of, and you don't often get people that on TV. Like they lose, they're so mystified at her behavior that they can't even control their facial expressions. It's just, and that's how bad it was for Fani Willis. And that's how good it's going to be for Donald Trump, because I'm not a lawyer, but I talked to a bunch of them on TV. And I think that what's going to happen there is that she's going to get taken off that case. It's going to get assigned to someone else that doesn't go to the White House and coordinate all the behind the scenes. And when somebody else actually looks at the facts of the case, they're going to say, oh, what? Yeah, get this out of here. What's this doing here? So that's, and you know what you might want to do to celebrate that when that happens? You might want a nice mug, a nice That Kevin Show mug. You can put all kinds of adult beverages in here. You can put your Diet Coke in here. You can put your coffee in here. I like the coffee. Anyway, isn't that beautiful? I want to say thank you to Eric Hastings. He designed all that for me. What a chum. What a guy. All right, so you know why else it was a very strange news week? Because then the other trial came to its crashing conclusion. And Judge Egghead, but I don't, whatever his name is. The guy that looks like the guy from the Mad magazine, that guy. You know, he looks like one of two people. He looks like what Alfred E. Newman would have turned into when he got old, or he reminds you of that one uncle that everybody in the family told you not to go anywhere near when you were, you know, under age 5. Just stay away from Uncle Ergonon. Just stay away from him. Yeah. But nonetheless, he seemed to have a party, didn't he? Every day that they had that trial going on in New York, he was smiling at the camera. $350 million that the president is being ordered to pay for making loans good. I don't know how that worked. Anyway, and then he can't do business in the state of New York for 3 years. Anybody think this is an overreach? Anybody think this is going to get overturned at the first sign of an actual courtroom with a real judge in it? It's kind of my take on it. Anyway, but I got to go back to what David said in the Slug tonight. The less efficient, the cold open had the president barking at the country this last week. I want the border closed. Okay, then undo all the executive action that you did to open it. It's not. What are you, a dum-dum? It doesn't take much to figure out if you did all the things that made it this way, you can undo those things and plug it back up again. But no, he's got to lay on the beach and contemplate life. But he wants Congress to close that border, except that he's the one that did it with the executive actions. But who's wasting more time, him or Nikki Haley? Who, did you see this? She campaigned in Texas this week. Texas is during Super Tuesday. She's not going to be in the race on Super Tuesday. And if she is, she's not going to have any gas because she's about to get throttled in South Carolina, which is where this guy was. This was the overflow for his crowd at the speech that he gave in Conway, South Carolina. This was just the overflow. This is the outside of the building. And he has 250,000 people there or something. It was crazy. She goes to Texas, and look at this, 1,250 people, which might actually be a good-sized crowd for Nikki, because I think that might be the amount of all of her South Carolina appearances thus far put in one room. She got 1,250 people out for the Texas, but she's not even, Texas isn't even voting. And you'd think she'd be fighting for her life in the state where she thinks she has a chance. Here's the secret, though. She doesn't. It's a little known secret. She has no chance. It's so over. When the race started after New Hampshire, she was 26 points behind him. Now she's nearly 46 points behind him, and she's been campaigning every day. Now you lose 20 points in the polls, and you're doing the best you can, and you were the governor of the state, and what are you doing? Biden's barking at Congress saying fix the border when he messed it up, and Nikki Haley's campaigning like she's going to be president, but she's not winning anything anywhere, and she's drawing no people, and Meanwhile, they're using lawfare to take down the former president, trying to keep him from becoming president again. Isn't it an interesting weekend? All right. ThatKevinShow@gmail.com. In the second hour tonight, your chance to win the beautiful. Oh, we also have the black mug with the white logo. You can win that one too. I like this one. This is the one I love. I'm so glad you're here. We got a big show for you. Stick around. It's That Kevin Show.